at that. You can't even really tell what's going on in there, can you? Because of the reflection. We'll get to that in another video. Let me show you inside. What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti here at Corsa Motors, and we're going to show you why you don't work on your own Lamborghini. Oh, look, yeah, see? New tires for my AMG so I can go out this weekend. These things aren't cheap. 335, 30, 18s. But let's start here, right? What is this? This is an air filter. Air filters are usually white or like a lighter color. This one is not. Why is this air filter black? Oh, and why is it? Look at this. It's because it's covered in oil. So, how does one get oil on their air filter? Well, they try to work on their car by themselves, like my buddy Ricky here. Here we go. James, what'd he do?
Put too much oil.
Put too much oil in the car.
And it goes into the air
And
box.
it goes into the air box, and when it goes into the air box, it starts blowing smoke out the back. And that's when you realize, I may have screwed something up, I should bring it into the shop. Into the mist. Stuff with this car right now. Oh, it stinks. And how much oil did he put in, would you estimate? Did he tell you?
An extra 3 quarts.
3 quarts. You don't put an extra 3 quarts in your oil. Now these are dry sump, right?
The throttle body.
It goes into the throttle body. Let's take a look over here. These are.
Oil goes.
Now luckily oil burns.
Into the engine.
Oh, there's, see it into the intakes. Yep. So yeah, you don't want to. Don't be that guy. You see, there's oil all down there. And this brings me to a story, and I've told this before, but I made the mistake, and it just, Rick is not somebody who's like not mechanically inclined. He does know, like you would think adding oil, changing certain fluids, swapping tires, stuff like that is a pretty basic mechanical knowledge. And this is where I didn't have that mechanical knowledge when I had my 88 Pontiac Bonneville. It was the first car I had. My dad had it for 10 years, then he gave it to me. And when I sold it, I was like, you know what? Let me sell this car, and I want to like give the guy like good oil. I don't want to give the guy a bad car, and I just didn't know what I was doing. So I legitimately took the cover off the valve cap because it was on the cylinder head on the valve cover was the oil fill. I look in, I'm like, oh wow, it's really low. So I just kept adding oil and be like, wow, this thing's pretty thirsty until I saw oil in the head. Yeah. Then the guy came and picked it up. I don't know what happened, but I assure you that guy was leaving a cloud behind him, probably crapped his pants, so they sold him a bad car. But when they found out it was overfilled, you can undo stuff like that, and you sort of get back to normal. But it's not permanent damage that's caused by adding too much oil, but it does create a headache. Now, Ricky, in trying to add 3 quarts of oil, A, wasted 3 quarts of oil, and B, now he's going to have a bill from Cosmo for cleaning it out and probably flushing the oil again. So what do we learn here? Not all cars are the same. And you know what's good though? People like me and other YouTubers, we've got you covered. If there's a car out there and there's a way to do an oil change, just go type in oil change LP640 Roadster. Boom, there's probably a video that shows you how to do it. And you save yourself from the embarrassment of your buddy making a video about you overfilling your car with oil. But it is a cool car with just an awful top. So, yeah, quickie. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Trouble. And the song on the radio is Trouble. There's the Supra. That Supra actually comes into play with what was in my car. I'm out. I was wrong, not those tires. These are my tires. For those of you not familiar with my other company, I started a company called Adventure Drives, which combines driving and bucket list travel. It's a lot of fun. Our next trip, we're off to Europe in July. If you're interested, prices can be done per person. Don't worry, if you don't have somebody to go with you, we can match you up with somebody. You can check the link in the description for adventuredrives.com and sign up today.